We're going to go ahead and replace the right rear door handle on this 2012 Mitsubishi Outlander. You're going to go ahead and locate your cover for the door handle bolt. Using a pick tool, go ahead and pop up that cover. This one happens to be just a sticker. Set that aside. Now we've located the bolt that holds in the back piece of your handle. We're going to go ahead, it's a T30. We're going to go ahead and remove that. When you go ahead and remove this T30 screw, there is a chance that it's going to fall down into the door. It's a very tight fit to pull the screw out. If it does fall down into the door, you're going to have to remove your rear door panel. So we're going to remove this rear door panel. You have 1, 2, 3 screws, Phillips head. This one has a cover on it. We're going to remove the cover with a pick tool. Just pop that cover back. We're going to go ahead and remove that screw. Set that aside. Second is behind this handle. Again, with your pick tool, pry that cover back. Set the cover aside. Remove your screw. Lastly is in this handle. Go ahead and pop the cover. And remove your screw. Now we can go ahead and pry our door panel off. So we have some push clips holding the door panel in all the way around the perimeter of the door. We're going to use a panel tool and pry those forward. Just find a spot you can get your tool in behind the door panel. Once you feel your door panel is free, go ahead and grab both sides and lift straight up. And out. So now we have 2 cables running from the handle itself. I'm going to disconnect those. Pick tool or flathead screwdriver. We'll just pop this lock tab off. And pull the end of this cable straight up. And now you can grab and pull this straight out. Same thing for the next one. And straight out. Then what's left is your electrical connector. Sometimes you can use a pick tool or a small flathead screwdriver to push down on the tab while you pull the connector out. So once you have your door panel off, you're going to see this plastic shield here. This is your moisture vapor barrier, held in place with butyl tape. Go ahead and peel it back. Only as much as you need to gain access to the door panel or the inside of the door down here. We're going to have to remove this cover. We have 3 Phillips screws holding this cover, which will get us access into the bottom of the door, which is hopefully where our screw is sitting. Go ahead and remove your cover. Now you should have access to where your bolt should have landed. Now that you've removed your screw, you can go ahead and remove this back piece by pulling your handle out. Grab this piece and just pull straight out. This handle here, you're going to pull to the back of the vehicle and out, and then rotate away from the car, like so. There are 2 gaskets here. I'm going to go ahead and remove those. They are clipped in. Just be careful not to break them. If they are in good shape, you can go ahead and reuse them. Just clean them up. You want to clean this surface so they have a nice mating surface to the vehicle. Same thing with the front. So once you've removed your T30 screw, this cap will slide straight out. We had to retrieve our T30 screw from the inside of the door, so we had to remove the door panel. This screw goes through here and threads into this cap. When we backed our screw out, it didn't stop where it was supposed to on this little arm. Our vehicle has had some work done in the past, and this arm was broken. If you can get your screw to back out and stop on that arm and not fall into the door panel, you won't have to take your door panel off to retrieve your screw. We're going to go ahead and reinstall our gaskets. So they just snap in. So now we're going to install the front portion of our handle. Slide that in and rotate it towards the vehicle into place. Now you won't be able to seat it all the way back. You'll be pushed up against the catch. I'm going to go ahead and use a pick tool and pull the catch towards you, push the handle in place, and it works. Now we're going to go ahead and just push the rear piece of the handle into place, and that's held in by our T30 screw back here, which we'll do now. So now to secure the back piece of our handle, we're going to go ahead and put in that T30 screw. And then we're going to go ahead and put the cover back on that access hole. I'm going to reinstall this access cover here. Go ahead and put our 3 Phillips screws back in place. And then we'll put our vapor barrier back down. And we'll move on to our door panel. So now we're going to reinstall our door panel. We're going to start by reconnecting electrical. Now we're going to reinstall these 2 cables. Go ahead and push down in, and then put your clip back on, and then seat the cable like so. And do the same for the top. Now you want to go ahead and hang your door panel on the top by the window. Seat that in place and push your clips back in. And just working all the way around the perimeter of the door, seating clips. And just give it a little tug, make sure it's all in place. Now you can move on to your Phillips screws. Go ahead and reinstall our Phillips screws. We'll start over here. And close the cap. Next will be the longer of the 2 screws through here. And the cap. And the last screw right here. And the cap. And that's it. Once you're done, go ahead and check a few times just to make sure the operation works as it should.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.